This is our large siler mounted upside down. The flint is chipped English, mounted with a bevel down. Excellent ignition here. The powder can actually fall in the time it has maybe 1.5 millimeters, but the ignition takes place in the air and it's quite fast. I suspect that the powder is falling right into the sparks as they're being driven upward. The only change here is that the flint has been reversed. The bevel is now up, still firing upside down. Powder still has about 1.5 millimeters to fall. Ignition is still good. I suspect it might be a little bit slower than the other bevel example. This is our first try at filming a rifle firing in slow motion. In this photo you can see the pan has already ignited. The rifle is a 40 caliber flintlock with a small siler lock. The priming powder is Swiss Null B. Rifle functions quite well. In this segment, the frame rate for the camera is 15,000 frames a second. The camera must be monochrome at that speed. At about count 50, you'll see the pan ignite coming up shortly. There we go. And just a few second counts later, the barrel. There we are. This is our second try. We got the pan closer to being the beginning of the ignition cycle. We'll do better in a third try. Again, the same stuff is happening here. The pan will ignite. The second count at the bottom is the beginning of the recording, not necessarily the beginning of the pan ignition. At count 52 on this one, we'll see the pan ignite, so we have some time left to go. At count 56, the ball and the patch will come out of the muzzle. If you watch really closely as the ball and patch are coming out, you can see the twist in the patch as it's going by. There's the barrel ignition. Here comes the bullet. In this, our third try, we got the camera started recording before anything's happened with the tripping of the sear. The only two dots you can see of light are the light reflecting off my glasses. The light required on this, by the way, is 3,000 watts of halogens, and it's not nearly enough. We could use double or triple the amount of light on the gun here. The second count we'll be watching again. There's the pan, by the way, beginning to go. We first saw evidence of the pan igniting at second count of 34. We will see the touch hole burst at 1 minute 38. So we got another half a minute yet before we'll see that happen. The pan on this particular instance, the fire has pretty well gone out when the barrel ignites. If I were trying this again, I'd try to line up halogens along the rifle, shining on the rifle and on the lock to see if we can get more light on it. Lighting at 15,000 frames a second is a huge issue. There's a few sparks evidence of the vent. There goes the vent, and here comes the ball. There's an example of the patch twisting.